Ugh. Developers. Horrible people sometimes, aren't they? I'm kind of sick and tired of this COD versus Battlefield sort of thing. They're two different games, two different aspects to them. But I think, if it, from my perspective, I'm pretty sure that people are biased towards Battlefield. I mean, I'm not saying Call of Duty is doing good. I mean, it's changed too much for it to become good anyways. So, I don't understand how and why these developers choose to change their games so much when the ones before were so successful. The Odd Bunch was saying they needed a change, and now they're saying they need another change. Can't please everyone, so stop trying. That's what annoys me so much. They try to please everyone, and pleasing everyone isn't just going to work. I know I'm a kid, but I do know a fair chunk of this stuff, so if you could just hear me out for this. Just take a look at Infinite Warfare. I was so psyched for this because Black Ops 3 just had so much stuff in this game that just made me angry and ragey and all that. So I just don't understand how they couldn't make another regular game like Black Ops 2. I would not mind that. Next gen Black Ops 2. I know they've bundled Modern Warfare, but I can't get that on its own. I still have to pay the full $60 for a non-finished game. It's not even the whole Modern Warfare. I mean, I've never played it. I really want to try it because at the looks of it, it looks awesome. But for the moment, we're stuck with only Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare stuff, and I can't seem to find any more, well, information about Modern Warfare or the multiplayer of it, because as you can see, that's what I'm most into. And just generally first-person shooters, developers have just taken a big shift towards like a new aspect, and I just don't understand why. I mean, yeah, it's cool, they're trying new things, but trying new things always has a downfall to them. Well, there's always a flip side, isn't there? Say for example, you've never had an apple before. An apple could be too sweet for your liking, but you've already tried it, so now you know not to touch them. But if you keep trying different things, then maybe you'll find something for you, but once you find something for you, you might need to stop looking for new things, otherwise it will ruin your whole taste for that one industry, video games. Because honestly for me, I love Black Ops 3. It's one of the best, well, I've only played Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 and Modern Warfare 3. Out of all of them, I think I like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2 the best. Didn't really like Modern Warfare 3, it was a bit weird, so to say. But I guess it was more realistic than Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. I guess you could say Black Ops 3 was the last point of the game actually being Call of Duty. Because after that, I mean, Call of Duty goes with a disappointment. I didn't even try that game. Well, I played a bit and I sold it for a good 30 bucks. So it's all good. Advanced Warfare, my cousin had that. Tried it at his place. I wasn't feeling the new movement. I just wasn't. I couldn't get used to it. It was too fast and clunky. I couldn't change my movements like I would in this game. This game feels smooth and everything. But I guess that's a bit off topic. Some developers are fighting at I guess developers are fighting at each other these days, like trying to get the best product, which I mean, that's how they're trying to do it, but these developers need to stop and think about what their industry is before they start making a whole new one. Because I can tell you this, Infinite Warfare, I mean, Call of Duty was a realistic FPS shooter, wasn't it? You had guns, you had grenades, you had stuns, you had regular perks, and it's based in a real life situation where war times probably. Well, that's most of it. But now, it's sort of a different game. I mean, Infinite Warfare it looks interesting, but it's not a Call of Duty. If they can make a Call of Duty like that, then that would be awesome. I mean, a different game like that, that's not Call of Duty. But when I see a Call of Duty game, I think guns blazing, kill, kill, kill. But with Infinite Warfare, I feel Star Wars mixed with Titanfall. Because I think Titanfall looks great, but I don't play Xbox, so I think it's their exclusive. Unless it's coming to PC as well, which then I might just try it. Battlefield 1 looks promising, but with all the hate Infinite Warfare's getting, it will probably still be a successful game because everyone says they hate them. Everyone says they hate them, but the game still goes successful. There's obviously going to be people that don't like them. There's always people that don't like games. Some people prefer racing games. Some people prefer fighting games. You can't please everyone. So that's why I need these developers to stop trying to please everyone by changing their whole industry. Battlefield was a wartime game. They brought that slightly into the future, which I mean was a step in the right direction, but I don't think, I believe Battlefield as a super realistic game. Super realistic, like the recoil and the guns, it's way more how you'd play in real life, isn't it? How it'd be in real life, but COD I think is more, let's just say, a different universe. Yeah, that. But anyways, we're supposed to be talking about developers here. We need developers to bring back what they once did, like, what do you call them? The proper prime time of the games, because I gotta admit, the early days were graphics, they weren't so good, but now they've enhanced the graphics and ruined the story, or the gameplay. I don't know how they could do that, but I don't know, they should be making them better, I guess. But that's just not the way they're doing it. Take a look at other game developers, games with story in them. They're not changing their industry just because one other game is stepping into the future or changing themselves. Take a look at Witcher 3. Then take a look at another game that's coming out this year. Deus Ex, I think that's what it's called. That's in the future, with a story, and they're just minding their own business. They're not ripping each other's hairs out, like COD, Battlefield, Titanfall. They're the same industry. Third person genre, story, and it's all cool for them. But then when it comes to FPS, I don't know what it is, but it just keeps changing so dramatically that the game doesn't feel like how it was. And I believe that they should carry on making it the way they should have. And if they like Battlefield more, they go for Battlefield. You like COD, you go for COD. Without a doubt, I'll be trying both games and putting them on this channel and just seeing and reviewing them, seeing which one is better. But I think for now, I think you should stick with whatever you think is better. It's honestly whatever you think is better. And publishers, please, oh please, oh please, make your games great again. Make your games great again. This was in the background you can see a Black Ops 3 gameplay. I dropped a 50 bomb when I was playing with my friends. It was an awesome game. We were just casually playing, which I don't think this game listens to the casual community that much, but you know, that's the way it is. Yeah. I'm about to drop the 50 bomb here. I'm going for the 50 bomb, and I think I end up going. Let's just wait and see what I get. Oh, this is also recorded in theatre mode, so that's why it might look a bit weird.
Hailstorm on standby.
Single shooter.
And yeah, that is pretty much it. We still didn't win after all that as well. But I thought I'd just show it because it was probably, I think it was my highest score yet in after my fresh start, obviously. My friends were sniping, so we probably could have won if they were actually playing the game properly. But yeah, that's my story. That's how it is. See you next time, YouTube.